Hey you guys, welcome. I'm Lala's Grin. If it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. And for those of you that keep coming back and keep showing me love, thank you guys so much. Oh, it's Valentine's Day coming up. So happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys. And we are celebrating love, you guys. This is gonna be a Valentine's Day video. I hope to shoot 2 videos and post for you guys before Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day. I love celebrating love. So you can see we are celebrating love. Look at the colors of my background. This video today though, we're gonna be focusing on the Fenty Icon Lipsticks. So she actually released 3 new shades. I did pick up all 3 shades. So these are the refillable cases. So this is a case right here. Each case does retail for $12. And then the 3 shades of her lipstick, each one actually retails for $20. So the 3 shades that I got, shades 14, 15, and 16. So Frreak-Went-Flyer, I have Kissin Kutie, and Danger Danc'r. I love her shade names. But anyway, so we're gonna be trying out all 3 of these lipstick shades today. I love her lip products, honestly. I think that she does such a good job with her lip products. And when she released the reds, I was actually excited to try it because it kind of reminded me of this liquid lipstick that she released like years ago. I absolutely love this. The formula on these liquid lipsticks are so long wearing and they're comfortable on your lips. And this personally is like my favorite red matte liquid lipstick. So this is supposed to be like a semi-matte, I believe, right? Yes, it's supposed to be a semi-matte lipstick. But I actually tried one of her Fenty Icon lipsticks in another video not too long ago, and I loved how lightweight it was on the lips. So I'm excited to see how these perform. We are all zoomed in, so before I try on these lipsticks, I have to do my face. And I'm gonna start off with using the Watermelon Glow Mist. You guys know that I love to like spray this on my face for just like extra moisturization. For primer, I'm gonna be using the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. I do like this primer. I think I do have one of the Fenty matte primers. I can't remember where it is, but I'm gonna use this for today because I honestly really love this primer. Now, you know, I actually haven't used this in a while. This is the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Skin Tint in the shade 21. I don't want anything that's like super heavy coverage today, just something that's like on the lighter side. So I'm gonna be using this, and I actually have not used this in a while, but I'm happy to use this today. But if you are interested in a skin tint, I really do like this one. I also like the Huda Beauty Glowish Skin Tint. Oh, the Rare Beauty Skin Tint. That one is also really nice skin tint. So summertime is around the corner. I'm sure other brands are definitely gonna be releasing more of these soon. So maybe you can just wait until summer if you haven't picked up any skin tints yet. And I really like how this coverage isn't too like heavy on the skin. I just wanted something really nice and light for today. Okay, next I want to use the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Peanut Butter. And I put too much concealer on right there, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and balance this out. Time to blend this out. I want to clean up my eyebrows here just a little bit. But you know what, guys? I have a feeling that this year, Fenty might release a new concealer. I honestly want Fenty to release a new concealer because I feel like the formula of the last one honestly could have been better. And I really just have a feeling that it's going to be something that is amazing, long wearing. Of course, she's gonna call it crease proof and all of those other things, but no, I want something that is really creamy. But if Fenty were to release a new concealer, I'm sure so many people, of course, would buy it, but I'm sure that they would definitely get the formula right and better this time. I feel like the last one was just a little bit too drying and it really like clung onto any patches that you might have in your skin. And I wasn't really too big of a fan of that concealer. As well as her foundation. What do you guys think about her original foundation? I mean, I do like that when it first came out, she had all those shades. I think it was it 60 or 50? Might have been 50 shades. I think it might have been 50. I can't even remember right now. But she had so many different shades of her foundation. And I feel like she really started a big movement and a push for like inclusivity. Wait, did I say that word right? Inclusivity. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But so many different like shades and undertones. And I love the fact that she did that. The formula itself of the foundation, I felt like was just okay. But even though she had such a big shade range, I actually could not find a good shade in that foundation simply because the undertones were kind of just like off a little bit. I did not have a perfect match. And then she released her hydrating foundation, which the formula in that was definitely better than the original foundation. I do like that foundation actually. I'm really wanting a new concealer from Fenty. I actually want her to release another foundation, and she might even title it like Luminous, because I feel like a lot of foundation brands, well, not foundation brands, but just a lot of brands in general are on this like luminous craze. So she might release another foundation, but I really want to see her release a really good quality concealer. Rihanna, please give that to us. Okay, brows. I feel like you guys are not cooperating, but it's okay. We're gonna keep it moving. Brows are sisters, not twins. And I think I might tweak it even more a little bit later because I like for my brows to be tapered. But anyways, moving on. Next, we're gonna be using the cream bronzer, right? Yeah, this is her cream bronzer, but I like to use this as a contour. And I'm gonna be using the shade 06 Chocolate. And I like to use this as a contour. I love the finish of it. It's really nice. I have a shade in her powder. I forget the name of the shade that I have, but I don't like to use that. It might be Cashew that I have. I don't remember, but I don't like to use that to set my under eye. I'm gonna be using my Rare Beauty powder instead to set my under eye. But I do have Nutmeg. I do like to use Nutmeg to set all over my face. I feel like all of these products are like making a comeback today for me. Why haven't I used this cream contour in a while? Oh my goodness, I really do like it. You know, I've really been using the Huda Beauty cream contour, so maybe that's why this might have just gotten lost in the sauce and I put it away and I kind of forgot about it. But it looks really nice. I like the finish that I'm getting from it. And because it's cream, I love how I'm able to marry it into my other products. And I didn't set my under eye highlight yet because I do want to make sure I get all these cream products nicely blended together before I go in and set. Yes, girl, we have got to get under here and snatch this jawline. I was this close to forgetting to do my nose contour. But these are the Fenty Beauty matchsticks. I use the shade Espresso and Ebony. Yeah, so the more rich brown tone is Espresso, and I like to go in with that one first, and then the darker, cooler tone is Ebony. And I love to layer these because I love the color that it gives me. But honestly, I find that this is the most easiest product to do my nose contour with because it blends so easily. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out and just follow this natural line. Ooh, look at that already. See how easy that is to blend? All right, so next I'm just using my face powders to just, you know, blend everything in nicely, add some more depth to my face as well as bronzing my face as well. Oh, I just realized that I forgot to reverse contour. Okay, no, I still have to reverse contour. So I'm just gonna go back in with my powder. I can still do it. It's not like too late, even though I started to apply this face powder. Okay, that's much better. Now I can go back to these face powders. I'm sorry, you guys. I really do feel like it makes like an overall difference when I do that. So I had to go back and do it. Ooh, you see how much more like snatched and lifted my jawline is? And for my bronzer today, we're gonna be using Mocha Mommy, you guys. I love the warmth this bronzer gives me. And I love how my overall look is just coming together really nice. And this bronzer is really gonna tie everything in. But I do know that this bronzer is like really warm. So I'm just gonna go light-handed with this and just diffuse it really nicely. Cause yeah, already I can tell like I'm starting to get that warmth come through. So I don't wanna appear too red. So I just wanna make sure I stay really nice and light-handed with this. Do you guys remember these? These are the Cheeks Out like cream blushes. This is in the shade Summertime Wine. I'm only gonna use just a tad bit of this on my cheeks only because I'm wearing red lipstick today and this Mocha Mommy bronzer does run pretty warm. So I don't wanna put too much product on my cheeks, but just a little bit of flush of color, you know? So I did say that I do have like this bucket full of brushes and that each one of my videos, I wanna pull out like a new brush to use during the video. Since I'm gonna be doing eyes next, I'm gonna pull out an eye brush, and this is from Sonia Kashuk. It's from her Luxe Face Collection, her eye crease brush, and this is the brush number 16. So I really don't wanna do anything too heavy on my eyes. I really just wanna go just matte, natural look today. And I really just maybe wanna use like 1 or 2 shadows, maybe even 2, but I'm gonna use the Coffee Shop collection because I really do love like the natural mattes that are in this palette. So we're gonna go ahead and use this palette. Ooh, you guys, this brush feels really nice. Like Every time I pull a brush out of this like bucket, I'm like, why did I wait so long to try these brushes out? This brush feels really nice. Sonia Kashuk, she does a really good job with her brushes, you guys. And that's why most of the brushes in that bucket are from Sonia Kashuk. All right, so I really just want to take like a pretty just like neutral shade just to kind of just like dust over my eyelids. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with this shade right here. It's pretty close to my skin tone, so it's really just gonna blend in, and that's just what I want. Yes, I am really loving this brush already. Now, this isn't like a large crease like blending brush. I would say this is like a medium sized blending brush. Usually if I'm gonna just dust like one color all over my crease, I'll usually use like a brush like this, but that's just bigger, just to save myself some time. But I really did want to just test this brush out since it's my first time using it today. I kind of just want to do like a little bit of a smokiness, just like on the ends of my eye, almost like a smoky wing maybe. I don't know, we'll see where I'm going with this, but I'm gonna take the cooler tone brown color in this palette. I'm gonna use this one right here. Tomorrow is the Super Bowl. What are your plans? Do you guys have any plans at all? For me, honestly, I'm just gonna be hanging out with my family and we're gonna watch the Super Bowl, and we'll probably have, well, not probably, but I know my mom is already marinating the chicken wings that we're gonna be eating tomorrow. And we're just gonna like honestly just chill and relax. I am excited to see Rihanna perform. I think it's so amazing that she honestly hasn't released, like she did release a song for the Wakanda movie recently, but I love the fact that she hasn't even really released like album recently and she's still performing at the Super Bowl. Like I feel like that just shows like how well loved Rihanna is, and I'm really rooting for her. I wonder how she feels like right now, like the day before the Super Bowl, and she's got to perform. That is so much pressure. Power to her, because I definitely could not be able to do that. First of all, I can't even sing, you guys. Well, maybe just a little bit like in my shower, and that's about it. But to get up there in front of all those people, that's a lot. But you know what? Good vibes to her. I'm sure she's gonna do well, and I can't wait to watch her performance. And you guys see, I'm really just keeping this color right here, just in the outer area. Normally what I would do is I would take like a smaller brush and I would lay this down and then use a brush like this to blend it out. But I really just wanted to use just simply one brush today. So I'm gonna see if I can get away without using another brush. I'm so tempted to grab another brush right now, but I really just want to keep it nice and simple. And I just want to smoke out, not like a full wing, but just right here in like this area. Okay, I really like this brush. I do. I love how it's blending it out. It's diffusing it, like, oh, this is so nice. I love what this look is giving me. I just need to blend out this side a little bit more. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Ooh, yes, this look is coming out so nice. I really love how my eyes are looking. This is so pretty. I love it. Okay, next I wanna do, what do I wanna do? I wanna do eyeliner. I wanna put lashes on, so you guys will go ahead and watch me do all that. Finally, we can now move on to these lipsticks. All right, so if you guys remember when I first tried out one of the Fenty Icon lipsticks, when I had to put it into one of these refillable cases, like I really struggled and I smushed the top of my lipstick. So I'm going to try and do this a different way because I don't want that to happen. So when you pull it out the box, this is already like detached from it. And the shade that I'm gonna first do is shade number 14. And what is the shade again? Frreak-Went-Flyer. All right, so last time I smushed it up here. So I think I'm gonna take this off this time and then insert it into here so that doesn't happen again. Because I do not want these lipsticks to mess up. Okay, so once you put it in, it goes up. But the only thing I don't understand though is, how do you make it kind of like stay in there? If I push it down, oh, okay. So I guess it was that easy. But before you do it, just make sure you take this top off, because if not, the lipstick is just gonna smush on the cap. When you put it in here, uh-oh. Okay, so it snapped here. And to release it, you just twist this end. I really do not want this to smush. Oh no, it's like stuck now. Let me read the instructions. Hold on, y'all. I did something wrong. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I can't get this right. Like, I'm over here literally watching the video of how to do this on the Fenty Beauty website. I feel like that's exactly what I did. How did I get this wrong? Okay, we're gonna try this again. So step one, of course, make sure that cap is off, but you wanna push this into the base to make sure it fits in snug. Oh, okay. I think I just heard that snap this time, and it feels like it's on here pretty snug. Okay, just make sure you push this really tight. I can't believe that literally took me like 5 whole minutes just to figure out how to do it. And before you put it into the case, they said to make sure that the lipstick is twisted all the way down, and then push until you hear that snap, and now it's secure. All right, I will say that I do like how secure this is because it's not the type of lipstick that's just gonna pop open easily when it's in your purse, which can happen. So, okay, you twist it, it comes out, and you pull it down, and there's your lipstick. All right, something else that I just noticed that I really do like is, part of me was thinking like, how do I know which shade is which? I obviously know what shade is on the outside of the box, but on the lipstick itself, I couldn't really see where the shade was written, but it's actually written right here. So let's say if you have a few of these red cases and you want to know which shade you're pulling out, if you pop the lipstick out, it's literally written right here. Yes, I'm ready for these swatches. Okay, for my lip liner, I'm actually gonna use this from Pat McGrath. It's Bloodlust. This actually came in my recent order from Auntie Pat, which you guys will see in another video. I do like this red lip liner, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this today just to test out all of these lipsticks. All right, this shade right here is called Frreak-Went-Flyer, and out of all of the 3 reds, this red right here appears to be the darkest of the 3 reds. So let's go ahead and swatch this on. Ooh, that's a pretty red. And for some reason, I feel like it's maybe just a tad bit lighter on my lips. I mean, it does match, but looking at it, I thought it was gonna apply darker than what it looks like, but I really do like this red. This red is nice. Ooh, okay, what do you guys think? All right, let's first talk about the finish of this lipstick. I feel like it matches the other finish of her lipsticks. It really is like just a really nice, comfortable, semi-matte, but it's so comfortable on the lips. Like, it feels like I don't have anything on my lips. And that is something that I really do like about her Icon lipsticks. They're like so thin, but the full coverage is there with her lipsticks. Like, it looks really good. And this color, I feel like it's giving me like Boss Bae type lipstick vibes. Like, I love the vibrancy of the red, and I love the fact that it's not too deep, but it's not too bright. So if you're looking for a red that isn't too dark, but that does give you that pop of red color that's not too bright, this definitely is a really good contender. Like, this looks really good, especially on my skin tone. I reapplied my lip liner. So let's get into this next shade. So this shade right here is called Kissin Kutie. And yep, this red, I feel like this is like a Valentine's Day red. I feel like it's like that perfect red shade that most people are gonna gravitate towards on Valentine's Day. All right, let's see. Ooh, this is such a pretty, vibrant red. Yes, this is my type of Valentine's Day red. This is so gorgeous. This is called Kissin Kutie. And I feel like the name for this red is perfect. All right, let me finish reapplying this. Ooh, what do you guys think about this red? Okay, let me know what you guys think about this red in the comments below. I feel like this is like that Valentine's Day red that most people gravitate towards. Like, usually you want a red that's a little bit more bright on Valentine's Day. Not everyone, some people do prefer a dark red, but I feel like this is almost like that red that just gives you just like, ooh, that kissing vibe on Valentine's Day. And yeah, the shade is called Kissin Kutie, but I feel like that literally is the perfect name for this shade. I love how it looks on my skin tone, and of course the formula, it's beautiful. I love this shade. Like, I actually don't want to take this shade off. I love this whole look right now, like my little smoky winged out eye, and this shade, fire. I really love this shade and I don't want to take it off, but we still have one more shade to swatch. So let me go ahead, take this off, and then we're gonna swatch the very last shade. This is the last shade, you guys. This is called Danger Danc'r. I can't wait to swatch this shade. This is the very last one, and this looks like it actually might be the brightest red of all three of them. So let's go ahead and swatch this. And of course, I do have some staining on my lips at this point, but we'll still be able to see what this shade is looking like. And I did line my lips, but let's see. Oh, this is so pretty. Yeah, it's definitely the brightest. I don't know if you can tell already. Yeah, you should be able to tell on camera. This is 100% the brightest red out of all three of them. She's dangerous. This shade, Danger Danc'r, like I feel like that's like the perfect shade description, like the perfect shade name for this shade. Like it's really nice, it's loud, it's bright, it's out here, and this shade is definitely gonna draw attention to you. But I love this shade. I feel like it's beautiful. I think that out of all three of the shades, my favorite is Kissin Kutie. I feel like for me, that's like the perfect balance, and it gives me that brightness that I still want with my skin tone. This shade is gorgeous, of course, but just for my personal preference, I really do love Kissin Kutie on me. But I actually do want to go ahead and compare this Stunna lip paint, because I know you guys are probably wondering, like, how does this shade compare to the other three shades? But I will tell you that the biggest difference between this one and the other ones is really the formula. This is definitely a matte formula, which personally, I actually gravitate more towards this. And the reason why I love these Stunna lip paints is because when I put this on, I don't have to worry about any lipstick like getting stuck on my teeth or anything, because sometimes that can happen, and sometimes lipsticks can like bleed into like your foundation and around your mouth, which is why you want to make sure you always wear a lip liner. But for me personally, I really do prefer this liquid matte Stunna lip paint. It's absolutely wonderful, and I do love the formula of these two as well. I think it's just personal preference. You just have to kind of think about what you're going for. But let's go ahead and compare these shades. Let me show you guys these swatches. All right, so the first one right here, this is the Stunna lip paint in Uncensored, and then the next one right here, this one is Frreak-Went-Flyer, and this one is Kissin Kutie, and then the very last one is Danger Danc'r. So if you already have Uncensored, none of these are an exact shade match. I would say that Kissin Kutie, which is this one right here, this might probably be the closest to it out of all the shades, but I really feel like it boils down to personal preference, whether you want like a liquid matte lipstick or whether you want to try out one of these like semi-matte of the Icon lipsticks. All right, you guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you'll probably pick up one of these Icon shades. Let me know if you're gonna pick up any of these red shades. I absolutely love Kissin Kutie. I feel like I'm about to put that shade back on right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fun and safe Super Bowl Sunday and a loving Valentine's Day. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.